you. And to help us with that is not just anybody. Let me tell you, he's an international trainer that comes to us with over 40 years of experience. He's a six-figure ring earner and a member of the ELC, that is Executive Leadership Council. He's also the first shareholder in the US of A, and ready to lead us into this next segment with the entitlement of Coach Erik's Play of the Day. Without further ado, I give to you now the player coach with the plaques in the back. We talking about everybody's coach. Let's get it right, Mr. Erik.
Woo!
Robinson.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. Some of y'all like, can I hear Troy? Is he holding his breath? But no, he's really holding a note. He holding a note so long the Zoom was like, what? We can't. He was hitting that frequency like only animals can hear. I can hear because I got my killer instinct.
I got to turn the mic down some more.
I got my animal instincts kicked in. Troy, I heard you, sir, loud and clear, loud and clear. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me today?
Yeah. We hear you.
Woo! Oh, today the block is hot. Uncle Jock's birthday. Happy birthday to Uncle Jock again. I say that because we got two segments. So we start the show. So some people watching this segment of the YouTube channel, Uncle Jock's birthday. Go watch go look at the eclipse earlier and catch the replay. Now, for you tuned in, we've been talking about this entrepreneur, going from an employee to the entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a process, or as my Canadian peers say, it's a process. That is a process to make the switch from employee to entrepreneur. Ask me how I know.
How you know?
I know because I was an employee for 16 years, and then I had to make the switch, and it was a journey, right? It was a journey. It was a journey, one for myself, it was a journey for my family. I had to tell them, hey, y'all, I'm self-employed, not unemployed. So they stopped sending me to the grocery store, stopped sending me babysitting, stopped telling me to fix the this, trim the that, right? Wash the this. Now I became domesticated. I do the cooking, the washing, the laundry, the dishes. I'm a domesticated gentleman because of that, right? But at the same time, I got to get paid. You don't get paid. They don't pay me any extra money to wash the clothes, wash the laundry, do the grocery stuff. That don't pay, okay? It only pays if you work for Instacart. And I don't work for Instacart, so I don't get paid for that. So anyway, it's a mindset shift. It's a mindset shift. So I'm going to go into this. I got some things I shared. So watch the previous replays. Going from the employee to the entrepreneur. Ooh, leaving the steady paycheck. And see, some of y'all are doing it at the same time. Some of y'all don't want to leave the job, but you still want to be an employee. The rules still apply. Hear me loud and clear. Even if you don't want to leave the job, the rules still apply. What I'm going to show you, what I'm going to share with you applies whether you're working a job and quit or whether you're working a job and building your business. If you don't understand this and master these, it's going to be darn near impossible to have success as an entrepreneur. So, number one was the mindset shift, the security versus uncertainty. Number two, time management, self-discipline. Number three, the financial pressures and cash flow. Number four, this is big, lead generation and client pipeline. See, when you become an entrepreneur, you have to figure out how to acquire leads. Every business, the only thing that typically pays you is the clients. Acquiring a customer is the only thing that pays an entrepreneur. The United States government, how do they make money? Their business. You are the customer. When you're born, they give you a social security number right there from birth, right? And then they attach that, and then they collect taxes when you start making money. When you go out and buy something, they collect taxes. You are the customer. Are y'all with me? That's why they like entrepreneurs. Business owners, think about it. The government makes money when a business goes in business and they sell a product or service. That's their way of getting taxes. So they want business to come in business because that requires more customers. Are y'all with me? Ooh, see, some of y'all gonna pick this down. Eric, hold on, what you saying? So when you have a business like we do that has a direct sales, multi-level business approach to it, how do you acquire more customers? Recruit more agents. Because when you recruit more agents, there's only two ways to get paid off of in insurance, life insurance, or any business. For our business, I'm gonna talk with experience. Two ways to make money. You gotta acquire a customer. That's the only way to make money first. Let me say that, getting a customer. But there's two ways to acquire the customer. Either you get them or your team gets them. Either you got the customer or you got a teammate, a business partner who got a customer. Are y'all catching me? Do it yourself or you get somebody else and you may get paid an override when they acquire the customer. But here's the thing. The United States government says we get paid when people pay taxes. That's our revenue. That's the customer. Well, they can tax you directly, but they usually tax you based off of what? Income tax. So do they they can hire you as an employee in the government and tax you on your income, or they can partner with another company that hires you and they tax you again as an employee working for that other company. It's basic business 101. And we are on the other side, the recipient on the accounts payable, and it's hard to make it to the accounts receivables. See, when you become a business owner, you start thinking like an accounts receivable. How do I receive this money? When you're just a consumer, you're the accounts payable. How do I keep paying? So some of y'all have mastered the art of paying bills. And some of y'all haven't. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The critical say some of y'all haven't mastered the art, but you understand it. You understand the principle, whether you mastered it or not, you fully understand it. Are y'all with me? But when it comes to accounts receivable, we get confused. Like, oh my goodness, what I got, Eric? How do I work it? I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. Take a page out of the United States government, 200 years in business. What do? They say we're going to hire some people to work for the government, local government, state government. It doesn't matter. First, U.S. government. Then they got the local and state governments. They got subsidiaries. Are y'all catching that? Then you got local governments. Same thing. I work for the government and I pay taxes. That generates revenue, directly working for the government. That's them getting their clients themselves. Then the government says, we're going to go out and allow other business partners to join and get employees. We're going to encourage entrepreneurs to start a business and get an employee. So now when their employees work for their business, what does the government get? An override check called taxes. What? Here's a cool thing. They get the same override percentage on their clients when you work for the government or whether you go work for IBM. They're going to tax you the same way. So the government is doing that to generate revenue because they're a business. How come y'all afraid to go recruit and build a team? Well, Eric, I got to recruit. All y'all talk about recruiting. All y'all talk about recruiting. Okay. You got a job? Yep, you got recruited. So you're okay to get recruited, but you're not okay to be recruiting. Ooh, mindset. See, you got to find a way to generate leads. How do you generate leads? My shirt is a lead generator. Everybody gets a green sheet. You can go to 𝗍𝗄𝐶EO.biz and get your gear. Or you can go to 120 Agency Plan, either one, and click on apparel. But I prefer just go to 𝗍𝗄𝐶EO.biz and get your apparel, get your gear. You got to have leads, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have clients. But I want y'all, it's the mindset to understand you have to have clients. Where they at? Everywhere. Does everybody know that you are the community life insurance agent in your neighborhood? Does everybody on your block know? If you're in an apartment building, does everybody in that apartment building? Not somebody, does everybody? Who gets a green sheet? It says it, what? Everybody. So if everybody don't know, then you ain't doing your job. That's why I wear this to remind me. Does everybody in my neighborhood, I probably got about maybe 50 houses in my neighborhood. Everybody don't know. I know my neighbor over there knows, my neighbor right here knows, my neighbor across the street knows, but everybody don't know what I do. I need to start making sure everybody knows. Hey, you know, do you have life insurance? Do you have life insurance? Do you have life insurance? Why? Because I'm the community life insurance agent. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Now you know. See, I don't want to leave out of here, this planet, not people not knowing what I do when all I had to say is tell them what I do. Somebody posted in the chat, I am the CEO.biz. And for you, Royal Money, you can go to 120 agency plan, which you do know what that is. Click on apparel, is right there. But I am the CEO.biz, or you can go to 120 agency plan, click on apparel. Reason why I told people go to I am the CEO.biz because it takes you directly to the store. You go to 120 agency plan, that's our team website, and you'll see stuff on there that may not apply to you, and you'll try to get access, and we're not going to give you access. I don't want you to feel denied. If you're just trying to get the apparel, just go get the apparel. Okay? Makes sense? So, client, customer acquisition, that's on you. Number 2, sales and closing under pressure. Here's the thing. You got to learn how to sell. You got to learn to close. As an entrepreneur, when you go from an employee, y'all learn how to sell to get the job. It's called an interview. Most people, you do your resume. Now, this is before chat. Some of y'all had a job way before chat. Now with chat, you got these interviews. Anybody remember you used to have to pay somebody to do a resume writing? Like that was a real career, writing resumes. And you would pay somebody a couple $100. I did for Dr. Mary. She paid somebody a couple $100 to write her resume, right? I'm like, you paying for a resume? Because most of the jobs I had in my career, somebody just hired me. They're like, hey, and then after a while, you start doing good in the car industry, they knew who I was. I was a top manager, top sales, increased. So people was coming to me. It was a word of mouth. I didn't have a regular resume. But I don't even know if I ever had a resume before, to be honest with you. I think I did as a college class one time. But that's another story. But here's the thing. Now with chat, they can write the resume. I can say that I can go to chat right now and say, hey, write me a resume. It'll go online and figure something out and figure out who I was. But that's the power. But here's the thing. You know how to close to get the job. You did your interview, right? You know how to close to get the job. You prepare for that. But now we come in business. Do you know how to close people to get the sale? Oh, that's selling. I don't want to sell, Eric. I'm not a salesperson. I'm like, part of me saying, yes, you are, because you're selling me on how you're not a salesperson. If you only knew what I hear something different. You're talking, saying one thing, but I hear something different. Once you started, I've been doing this long enough, over 30 years, I hear differently than most people. And I was talking to somebody, I said, you know, I'm not a doctor, not a psychiatrist, not a psychologist, not a therapist, but I've probably have talked to more people than the average therapist, the average psychologist. I talk to hundreds of people a month, literally. And now privately, I probably talk to 30, 40 people privately every month. And I've been doing this for years. So I think I got a little bit of experience over the years, over the last 30 years in the sales and hearing what people, hearing the challenges they facing. So I'm not telling y'all something I just made up. You can't Google what I'm getting ready to share with you. I'm sharing you something straight up from the heart. You know, I'm gonna take a moment of Eric moment and just be proud for a second. Y'all ready? Can I say something real quick?
Yes, sir.
Say it.
Okay. All right.
For sure.
I sent a post out and to the leaders, some of the executive directors, and I wrote something. I said, I'm going to share this. I want y'all to get y'all feedback before I announce it to the team. And this is what somebody responded. They responded back. Was that it? Maybe not. I put it to the team. And this was somebody responded back. They said, the response back to me was, this is already strong. It's hype driven, clear on the details, and urgent enough to grab attention. Whoever created it definitely used some AI polished. That said, here are a few tweaks you consider. I'm like, I don't use no damn AI.
Eric, you know I'm right here, right?
Oh, that was you. So what happened, Uncle John? Tell the situation. What happened? I put a post and shared it with y'all first and said, hey, y'all put your eyes on it. And what did you do next?
Yeah. So what I did is I took it and ran it through chat, because you know we in that day and time, like Eric said, where you could just run stuff through it. It'll proofread for you, so to speak. So basically, chat was like, hey, I can tell this thing has been written by one of my cousins, one of my AI platforms. So I put it in the group and it said, but here are some some tweaks. And Eric was like, AI Eric responded like, man, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I wrote that without no AI bot. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's just a testament to some good writing skills.
Yeah, I'm like, I wrote that. I'm grocery shopping. I'm like, I'm writing this in the grocery store while I'm grocery shopping. I put it together real quick. Like, so what I'm trying to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this enough times that I understand. Are y'all with me? And I'm certain things I can say. Read is the AI recap specialist, right? She's the human AI. When it comes to some of the sales and closing, I can tell y'all some things, a thing or two. Okay.
Well, Eric, you got to also remember you used to do this and write ads for multi-million dollar car dealerships.
That's true. I was the ad writer. I was the ad creator. I did it in college. So I've been on the ad writing, creating side. Are y'all with me? I've been on the sales closing side. So when I'm telling you need some sales closing skills, some of y'all, you got to up your skills, right? How you word your words matter, but it starts with the thought process. It starts with, you got to understand that I need the selling closing skills. See, some of y'all still going like, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. So what does a salesperson like me tell somebody that who says they're not a salesperson? What's my response? I'm a salesperson. I'm talking to somebody who says they're not a salesperson. What is my real response?
You are a salesperson because you just told me as to why you can't do it.
Oh no.
You're gonna say, okay.
I'm saying, okay. You don't have to worry about selling. We're gonna teach you how just to share some information. Oh, okay, I love it. I'm in. See, a salesperson ain't gonna tell you that you say you're not a salesperson. The non-salesperson be like, yeah, you are. You got to sell. We're gonna no, I don't beat you up. That's not. See, I am a salesperson. So when you say you're not a salesperson, I'm saying, okay, I'm agreeing with you.
Y'all don't even realize what Eric just did though. The salesperson in Eric says okay to the no, but drilled down past the no. And just like that, kept it moving, but did it so tactful, came with another angle and closed the deal, closed her up like a shopping bag.
Learn from the best. I do that too.
Yeah. See, so what am I telling y'all this? Because if you come to me in a sales capacity, I'm gonna let you say you're not a salesperson, but this is not a sales capacity. This is like a training session. You got to get some closing skills. If you want to go from employee to entrepreneur, you got to start mastering closing skills. There's a difference. Words, the combination of words matter. Watch this. John bit the dog. 4 words. John bit the dog. But the reality, the combination, the truth, the dog bit John. Are y'all catching me? See, same words, but the combination, the sequence makes a difference. See, some of y'all are saying, Eric, I said that, I did that already, I tried this already. I'm like, da 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 da. But I ain't tried, but da 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 da. I'm like, man, okay. I just say, okay. The salesperson means just says, okay. Long as you're happy with your results, no problem. Gold's Gym does it every year. They take the membership. Hey, I'm trying to lose weight. No problem. We'll take you. They know you ain't going to show up. They oversell. They only got 50 parking spaces and they sell 5,000 tickets. They know you ain't going to show up. They're like, okay, give me your money. I'm trying to help some of y'all. Go ahead, Uncle John.
No, go ahead.
No, that's it.
See, they close you because they're watching. This is the other part. They know their numbers. They know their metrics. So they're going to oversell just because they know their numbers and what they need to do to keep those subscriptions going, keep the cash register open. Yeah. And they're going to sell your seat or they're going to sell your space because they know, like you said, that you're not coming just because they know their numbers. Ooh. Part of the sales process.
Part of the process. So here's the thing. This is me coming to you telling y'all got to learn some closing skills, okay? You got to learn some selling skills. Instead of watching Netflix, watch a YouTube. I don't say it got to come from me. Go listen to read some sales books. right? There's a Army Dean, like the greatest salesman on the planet. What's that? Grant Cardone has a book. I think it's like, sell or be sold. Like there's different books, there's different things you can go out there and read, audio books and things on selling. Listen to some of them. Train your mind. See, some of y'all can tell what you're listening to because the way you come at me, I get calls every day, all day long. Hey, but this is this, and this is this, and this, and that. And they always tell me, I know this is a typical conversation. Well, I know what you got to do this. I know this, and I know I got to do this. I know we got to do this, and this is gonna only happen, and I know I got to do this. I'm like, y'all like I'm really a therapist. Like I just sit back and say, okay. All you wanted me to say, okay. Your situation ain't changing. Here's the thing. I'm like, I don't get paid for the therapy. I only get paid when your situations change. I only get paid when you make a sale. Some of y'all, I start charging y'all about an hour. I remember my coach told me, Andrew Rogers said, listen, Eric, 3 things I'm not. I'm not your mama, I'm not your therapist, and I'm not your bank. I ain't your mama, I ain't your therapist, I ain't your bank. See, I tell my agent straight up, I ain't those things. So don't come to me with drama, mama drama, or financial drama. Come to me about how to grow your business, and we can do that. See, I'm a little bit easier. I've taken the therapist role. Sometimes, now here's number 6. Number 6, isolation and lack of structure. That's a big one. When you go from employee to entrepreneur, it's you. See, nobody's responsible for your business to grow. And here's the false reality. We keep thinking it's our upline. That's it's your responsibility, executive director and Experior, or whatever company you're watching. It's somebody else. It's the person who enrolled me. It's their responsibility for me to be successful. Bull crap baloney. My baloney has a first name. It's 𝗱𝗍𝗍. That's a bunch of baloney. You are responsible for your success. Somebody can assist you, but you want to know, you really want to get some assistance? Write a check. See, I write a check I've paid for my leaders to help train me. I'm not telling y'all write me a check, but I pay for training. That's when we do inside the store. That's why I charge it, because if you don't pay for it, your brain subconscious brain don't make it real. It ain't yours. I do these trainings every day for free, and they still come in. Eric, I don't know, man. Why we got to do the training? I don't want to get on the call. It's the same stuff every day. Then don't get on it. You ain't paid jack for it. Don't come crap to me for something I give you for free. But I don't say that. But I don't say that to people. I just let them go, okay, maybe I should start saying, like, you're going to complain to me something I'm giving you for free. I'm like, Joker, please.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, make it make sense. But I'm strong enough. Some of y'all are not strong enough yet. Some of y'all probably had your team members. I know, because you came to me. Eric, when my team's like, it's too many calls, it's too many this, it's too many that. Bro, which call, which this, what that did they pay for? Save me, miss me with that. And I'm going to give y'all a secret. Miss yourself with it. See, here's the part. When you're in business as an entrepreneur, that isolation, that lack of structure, you got to understand there's a structure system as an entrepreneur. If you don't put it in place, it's your responsibility to put it in place. But here's the problem. Most of y'all have never been an entrepreneur like that on a high level, so you don't even know what structure to put in place. Very few times I have somebody say, Eric, how should I structure my day? I said, tell me what you want to do. Some do, but most don't. I'm like you, Monique. You said in her book, it says she has a chapter 1 tells you what to do. Tells you to do something. Chapter 1 says, write it down. She has a list of things right here in the book. Write it down. She has a list of things she tells you to do. And I said, how many people? She said, Eric, I had to go back in time. About 1 out of 50 ever did the writing. See, very few people are going to do what you tell them to do. They want the results, but they don't want the activity. They don't want to do the activities. Now, these are not people just sitting around doing nothing. They're not just sitting there vegging out on the couch doing nothing in a coma state. They're doing all the things that they've been raised and taught to do throughout life. Go enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Get off work. Sip a cold one. I don't know what that even means. Get a cold one, right? I don't drink or smoke, so it doesn't matter. But do whatever. Venge out. Go relax. Go unwind your mind.
Absolutely. It's all about finding your way to unwind.
Oh, she listening. Listening, big brother, listening. Number 7, I'm gonna get through these. Y'all give me, can I get a 5 extra minutes real quick? Today's the last day. I want to get through the
10-4.
Number 7, wearing all the hats. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta wear multiple hats. When you become an entrepreneur, from employee, you gotta wear the hats, y'all. You gotta wear multiple hats. We do a training on that. Maybe I might bring that training back. There's 5 hats I say you gotta wear. You gotta wear the player hat. You gotta wear the coach's hat. You gotta wear the general manager's hat. You gotta wear the owner's hat. And then you gotta wear the commissioner's hat. That's why I call Relly the commissioner. The commissioner, and I'm gonna go through real quick briefly. The player, he's the person, he or she's the person making the sale. They're in the game making a sale. But then the coach has to coach up the player. Are y'all with me? There's a different strategies and different processes that the coaches do that the players don't have to do. The player got to do all the follow. It's like the player's in the gym. The player got to work out, lift the weights. The coach may not have the same workout. But who's the first person to get fired? The coach. They fire the coaches quick. The next one, the general manager hat. The general manager got to make sure everything in the organ, make sure the whole organization is running smooth, make sure the coach has everything they need, right? Most of y'all don't even know the general manager of most of the sports organizations. You can name your favorite sports team and say, who's the GM? I don't know. In school, that would be called athletic director. In college sports, like, Eric, I'm an Alabama fan, Roll Tide. Who's the athletic director? I don't know. Eric, I like the Maryland Church. Who's the athletic director? I don't know. You know the coach. I know the Maryland football coach, Mike Loxley. Know some of the players, but I don't know the athletic director. Oh, who's that? I don't know. But that GM got to be in charge of all the different divisions, right? Then the owner. Some of y'all know the owners, right, of the sports team. That's the difference. The owner has to learn the laws and regulations of the land. And then the commissioner. But see, the owner of the Washington Commanders only has to worry about the laws of Washington. They don't got to worry about the laws in Texas. What's the drinking age? What's the responsibility? How many security? They have to worry about what's going on in their stadium. But the commissioner may have teams in multiple stadiums. The commissioner got to know what's going on in all the places. Got to know a little bit about New York. Got every place there's a team, the commissioner got to know a little bit about that. As your business starts to grow, you got to know a little bit about everything. You got people in different cities, different states. You got to know a little bit about what's going on in Georgia. If Georgia's if it's too hot, if it's sweaty, if they can't, if it's 110 degrees, you got to know, because you got to know what's going on with your team. Are they snowed in? Is there an ice storm? You're like, oh man, I'm safe. But there's a storm in Michigan and your team is trapped in 12 feet of snow, but you like worry about you. Well, you got teams under snow, you got to know, you got to understand what's going on where your team is at. Are y'all with me? So sometimes that's the commissioner hat. So you got to wear multiple hats. Accounts receivable, accounts payable. So many different hats as an entrepreneur when you get started. And number 8, long-term vision. You got to know what's your long-term vision? Where are you trying to go? See, when you get that job, the long-term vision, most jobs is to retire. I know I want to retire. I go in the government. I want to retire as a GS-45, right? I know if I get to GS-45, I'm going to do it. If I'm in the military, I'm an enlisted. I want to get to E8. Man, if I can make it to E8, E9, right? If I'm an officer, I want to get to major. I might go for a general. I don't know. I remember my brother's an officer. He retired as a colonel. He's like, should I start? He's like, Eric, I thought I wanted to get to the general, become a general when he started. When he started from the Air Force Academy, he's like, I want to get to a general. I remember he was saying that. He retired as a colonel, but he had a goal when he knew his retirement, how long he wanted to stay in the military when he started. See, when you're an employee, you know how long you want to go when you start. But when you become a business owner, entrepreneur, all you talk about is I want to make some money. I want to be rich. Well, define rich. What's the number? I don't know. Rich. Don't want to worry about money again. I want to leave a legacy. Leave a legacy. What's that mean? Sounds good. Write it out. What does it mean? I want to have something for my kids. What's something? See, when you become an entrepreneur, you got to start being specific with your numbers. Something. I want $100,000 for my kids. I want an income. I want to get my business so every month they're getting a $20,000 check forever. What is it? So when we sell life insurance, does it have a face value or it just says a lot, a little? When somebody buys life insurance policy from us and we sell them a policy, is there a number attached to that dollar amount? When they die, this amount of money will transfer to whoever their beneficiary is?
There's a number.
It doesn't say a lot on there. You don't say a policy. How much is it for a lot of money? What, Tawana, run me a quote for a lot of money. Run me a quote for rich.
I can't do that.
Run me a quote for wealthy. Tawana, I want to make sure my family's wealthy, that they taken care of. Run me a quote for taken care of. Right? Run me a quote. Tell me how much it's going to cost so my family can be taken care of.
I'm type in taken care of and see what number comes up.
Yeah. It's got to be a number. It's a face value. Are y'all with me? Businesses have a number. Entrepreneurs, y'all are running your business with no numbers. You're running your business on emotional words to make you feel good, but take no action. Why? You can't, because you don't know what to run towards. I'm trying to make a lot of money. Well, how fast do you got to go to get to a lot? I don't know. Your definition of a lot can change based off of what you see on TV. Man, I thought a Mercedes was a lot of money. Oh, shucks, a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. Now that's even more. Oh, man, a Bugatti. Yeah, I want a Bugatti. Now I want that Bugatti. Okay. Oh, now I want an airplane. So your number of a lot can change as you start to get exposed to more things. You better put a number on it, y'all. That's one of the mistakes employees make when they become an entrepreneur. They don't attach numbers. We use feelings. And ladies and gentlemen, you assign a number. This month, I want to get 5 recruits. Then I go for 5. Well, how many recruits? I want to do enough. I want to do a lot. I want to get it going. I want to get started. I'm a launch. Boom. Put a number on it. So that's my challenge to you today. Put a number, dollar value that you want to make this month. And put a dollar value, something that you really have control over. This is something that you, each one of y'all listening, really have absolutely 100% control over. How many people will you recruit this month? I want y'all to put a number on that today. Not tomorrow, not let me think about it. Let me go bask. I got to see if it comes to me. Let me go to church, pray, and see if God's going to give me the number. No, you put a number today. How many recruits are you going to have in the month of September? Why do I say there's something you can control? And I'm going to wrap up with this. Because recruiting is a number that you have control over, because all you got to do is how many people you talk to. If 1 out of 10 becomes an agent, then you want to get 5, you need to talk to 50. If 1 out of 10 becomes an agent, if you want 10, then you need to go talk to 100. You can control if you go talk to 100. Now, I might be Dr. Mark. He may say, Eric, 2 out of 10 I talk to join me. His numbers may be different, but he knows how many people he can get. If he needs 5 and 2 out of 10 he talks to become an agent, then guess what? Every 2 out of 10, that's 20%. Then how many people does Dr. Mark need to talk to get 5? Are y'all catching me? Maybe he got to go talk to 25. So if he goes talk to 25 people, he knows he's going to get 5 new recruits. He can control whether he talks to 25 people. That's a controllable number. Your recruiting, ladies and gentlemen, is a controllable number that you have absolutely 100% control over. But Eric, I can't tell if somebody's going to join my business. Yeah, it's just a fraction of how many people you talk to. Once you know your number, you just apply talking to more people. Back to you, Troy.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, how many master classes can you get in one show? Well, he showed you how to double it up. I'm just telling you. Well, folks, you know you just got served a master class of the day by one of the best in the business. So let's give an amazing round of applause for everybody's coach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you once again for over-delivering. Thank you. Well, family, that brings us to the next segment of the day. This is what we call our Annie Willie Inspired Recap Relay. And this is where we get to reflect in 1 minute. That's right, 1 minute. 1 minute or less, what your best takeaway of the day was in this master class. And then we'll pass the baton on to the next business runner. And let's see. We got somebody beating Dr. Mark into the finish line. Man, he is off track today. I'm trying to tell you, Mrs. Tawana Chisley, the Leo.
And I hit that button just to try to beat Dr. Mark. He not even pushing that button. right. All right. Two things. The isolation and lack of structure. It's huge. That's huge for me. That's huge. You said a lot of people will talk about too many calls, too many calls. I've been there. But my question is are you making too many money? So you need to be on the calls. If they can be repetitive, it needs to be repetitive because then it sinks in. How would I end up knowing what Jock is going to say when you're fired up? If you're not fired up, your word going to be wet because I hear it. You got to be there. And the last thing, Eric, when you were talking about having a vision, you got to put a number on it. It took me to this. If you don't have a vision, you got to have a vision to put the money on it. Got to have a vision, put the money on it. Got to have a vision, put the money on it. That's it. I'm sorry, this mushroom coffee is kicking in the day.
That's how you run with it. That's how you bring it in the zone. All right, all right. And now we go to the next outstretched hand is in the gate and, well, in the zone and ready to go. We're talking about Dr. 𝗱𝗶𝗸𝗀.
Thank
Get
you
it?
so much. Thank you. Thank you for that reminder, Eric. Pivoting, moving from employee to CEO or entrepreneur. So being multifaceted and or versatile, we have to wear many hats. We got to build. We got to market. We have to recruit. We have to do all that is required. Versus if we were to be, employee, we just do the whatever. Like when I was a teacher, I just went, did what I did in my classroom. But now I have to put on all these hats and, I just got to learn. I got to get used to that and I got to do it. If I don't do it, nobody does it. So I got to do it for me and the team and then for my community. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dr. 𝗱𝗶𝗸𝗀. Well, folks, I'm trying to tell you, we getting it in right. And with that being said, we gonna smoke it right on out of here today. I'm here to tell you. So you know we got to pass this baton into the one that knows how to get it done. And that is none other than whoop, 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 this phenomenal AI personified sister. That is our anchor leg of the day. She comes to us as an international recap specialist that captures it all. She is none other than the phenomenal, amazing, wonderful Miss Rita.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. Grand Rising, everyone. Happy Thriving Thinking Thursday. And a very special happy birthday to our very own Uncle Jock. The 1% mindset shift of the day. The power of the routine to compact distractions. Focus, focus, focus. The system works. We do not have to do this alone. We have people here to help us. When the tide rises, all ships or boats rise. Xperia is going to do it for us. Do not be left behind. Keep doing what you are doing and leverage. Let's go, let's grow. This is the month of September. It is going to be a month to remember. If you're not fired up, your wood is wet. Things happen in life. Do not let them break you. Recruits will come to your house. Be ready. Keep persevering. We're going to get it done. This is Life Insurance Awareness Month. We are going to get families covered one by one. We're on a locomotive, the MARC train. Again, we want to say happy birthday to Uncle Jock. Thank you for everything your dedication to this morning show, and your dedication to the village. Thank you for all the courageous conversations we've had, and thank you in advance for all the future courageous conversations. Coach Erik Play of the Day, going from employee to entrepreneur, is a process. It's a journey to make the switch. It's a mindset shift. Even if you don't want to leave the job, the rules still apply. 8 points to help you shift from employee to entrepreneur. The first 3, you can go back and listen to the replays that we had this week. The first one is mindset shift, security versus uncertainty. Number 2, time management, self-discipline. Number 3, financial pressures and cash flow. Number 4, lead generation and client pipeline. Acquiring a customer is the only thing that pays an entrepreneur. The government makes money when a business opens up. Recruit more agents is how you acquire more customers. And there's 2 ways to acquire customers. Either you get a customer or your business partner get a customer. The government is a business and they get paid when they generate revenue, which is taxes. We have mastered accounts payable as consumers. As entrepreneurs, we need to master account receivable. The U.S. government hires people to work for them. They pay taxes. That's how they get their revenue. And the government go out and get taxes from other people that open businesses. You have to find a way to generate leads. You can get shirts and different apparel from the 120 agency plan or the 𝗯𝗿𝗲𝗀.biz. Clients are everywhere. Do everyone know you are the life insurance agent or the community resource? Do everyone know what you do? Make sure you tell people what you do. Number 5, sales and closing under pressure. You learn how to close to get the job. It's called the interview. But now it's business. Do you know how to close to get the sale? You have to up your sales skills. It starts with the thought process. You say you can't sell. Okay, you do not have to worry about selling. We're going to teach you how to share the information. Accept the no. You have to master the closing skills. The combination of the words matter. The sequence makes a difference. Read some sales books. Watch YouTube on sales. Train your mind. Number 6, isolation and lack of structure. It's all on you. The false reality is you think it's your upline's responsibility to make you successful. You are responsible for your success. Don't complain to me about something I'm giving you free. When you're in business, there's a structure system and you have to put it in place. Most people don't know how to put the structure in place. Very few people do what you say. They want the result, but do not want to do the activities. Number 7, wearing all the hats. You have to wear multiple hats. The player makes the sale. That's the person that's in the game. The coach coaches up the player. The general manager makes sure the coach has everything they need. The owner learns the laws and the regulations of the land. The commissioner may have teams in multiple places. Therefore, they have to know the laws everywhere that they have teams. Number 8, long-term vision. Where are you trying to go? On your job, your vision is to retire. As a business owner, all we talk about is we want to be rich. We want a lot of money. What does that mean? Be specific. Write it out. You can't run a quote for we want to be rich. You can't run a quote for we want a lot of money. Be specific. Businesses have a number. Stop running your business on emotion. Put a dollar value on it. Put a number on it. You have 100% control of how many people you will recruit this month. Recruiting is a number you can control. It's all in how many people you talk to. Know your numbers. Recruiting is a controllable number. Put a number on it. That's it, but that's not all. There's more. Please just don't rely on my recap. You can go back and you can listen to today's Pass the Ball on Uncle Jock YouTube channel. And that's spelled J-O-C. And also you can go back and listen to this great training we had this morning on everybody's coach, Erik Robinson. And that's Erik, E-R-I-K. Most importantly, please do not forget, share today's training with your teams. Now that's it, and that's all. Have a good weekend.
Drop it once, drop it twice, drop it 3 times. I'm trying to tell you that Miss Rita knows how to drop the mic. And if you didn't get it that time, you got to do just what she said. Go back to YouTube and look it up, because you can't get it no better than that today. Well, with that being said, give Miss Rita a wonderful round of applause for the value that she's been bringing each and every day. Thank you, Miss Rita.
Thank you, Miss Rita. Thank you.
Indeed, indeed. Well, that being said, we want to thank each and every one of you as well. And we want to thank the Leo. Let me get it right. Don't put the cart before the horse. Let's get the Leo. Thank you for handling that Pass the Ball segment this morning for Uncle Jock, the birthday boy. Happy birthday to you once again.
Thanks, Troy.
Yes, sir. And we ain't even gonna hardly miss the man that doubles up on the master classes of the day. We talking about everybody's coach, Erik Robinson. It didn't blank out that time, did it?
Nope, that was perfect.
Yeah, I got it now. We always got a way to fix it. We can tweak something now. So with that being said, we want to thank each and every one of you experts for joining us this morning. And next time you come back, bring somebody. All right. With that being said, that's it. Let me ask the question before we give it back to Coach Erik for those last marching orders. Now that you know what to do, let me ask the question. What's next?
Kill it till you kill it.
You got it. Drill it till you kill it. Well, I'm Troy Gandy, your Index Voice of Inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Erik, back to you.
Woo! Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Uncle Jock. Once again, happy birthday. This Saturday, announcement, DMV area, not this Saturday, September 13th. September 13th. Saturday, September 13th. In Atlanta, Maryland, from 10 to 2. Atlanta, Maryland, 10 to 2. We're having a Super Saturday. Please tune in. It's going to be how to make your business bigger. We're going to talk about how to make your business bigger, live in person, how to make your business bigger. Also, level up. I'm going to tell y'all, get your level up tickets. Go to 120 Agency Plan. Get your level up tickets. Tell your team to be there. This is probably going to be the biggest event on the East Coast. It's like going to be a mini conference. It's 3 days leadership. If you're SM and above, it's Friday night, Saturday and Sunday. It's work coming up. I mean, we got vendors that are looking to talk about some of the new products. I believe we're going to have EOS there. We're working on having EOS there with the Medicaid. We got August Star. This is how bad it is. We had some slots and vendors like, I want to sponsor this. I want August Stars coming. They got a phenomenal product. They're going to be training. National Life Group is going to be there. F&G is going to be there. It's going to be just like all the they come in. They like, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be something like no other. It's a full day Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon. We're going to have fun games. Just come ready to party and have a learning party. Learning and party. Go to 120 AC Plan, click on events, get your tickets. Let's sell and pack the house out. It's going to be open to It's always open, but the information is going to be available to the rest of the experience. We're probably going to sell out because we got limited spaces. So we're going to probably sell out. So it's going to be open to experience on Monday. It's been there, but they haven't really had the information. The flyer is going out to all of experience on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's great. Yes.
Eric, on the Super Saturday, is that a bring your guest Super Saturday? Put them in front of
bring
that
your guests.
information?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, it's bring your guests. We're gonna have a presentation in the beginning. The BTO will start at 10. So get there around 9:30 with your guests. Bring your guests. It's time to pack the house. Tell everybody we're gonna have that presentation. Even with the Medicare information is going to be there. This is going to be that one, y'all. This is some of your business. If you're out of town and you know people in the DMV area, tell them to get there. Get back with me, Uncle Jock. Somebody say, hey, Eric, I got somebody coming in. Y'all, it's how good you sell the event. Are y'all with me? You're going to have to become the Don Kings and the Don Queens, right? Only in America, baby. You're going to have to be the Don Kings and Don Queens, okay? And make this thing happen. It's up to you to make it pop, right? So that's Saturday. And team, just so y'all know, on Saturday, we having our annual team cookout. That's just for our team, y'all. Don't be mad at me. This is going our annual. We got our annual potluck and cookout on Saturday, September 20th. Saturday, September 20th at an undisclosed location in Maryland, right? Undisclosed location in Maryland. Those who know. So I won't put it out there. I don't want nobody going on Google trying to search it. But that's gonna be fire too. That's straight up just having fun. That's straight up you just gonna have fun on that Saturday. So if you're within a 3 or 4 hour drive, pick one to come to. All right. I'm telling you, pick one to come to. It's going to be that. Super Saturday may be live stream. So just so y'all know, don't hold me to it, but most of y'all know who I'm talking about. So in case for those who are out of town, because I want y'all to get this information. But if you're in town local, it's going to be a blackout. If you're local, don't think you're going to get live stream. They're going to black you out. They ain't going to let you in. I got the IP address. We can exclude. If you're coming from this IP address in local within 3 hours, you blacked out. You won't even get it if it's live stream. Well, we going like that? They went like that. Yes. Anyway, I forgot. It's time to get out of here. Happy birthday, Uncle Jock. I just want to give y'all the announcements for today. Please do your thing. I got a question for y'all, team. How y'all feel?
Fired up.
Fired up.
How you feel?
It's your birthday. Put your hands in the air. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Come on, party. It's a party. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Put your hands in the air. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Come on, party. It's a party. It's your birthday.
We got Petty Cash. We got Petty Cash with a hit. Yeah. Oh, she in it now. You can't go back, Petty Cash. Yeah, you gotta dance with us every day. Still a king. Money Mark. Everybody's coach. Dr. Mark. Move, money, move.
It's my birthday on Sunday.
Greedo, Leo.
Happy birthday, Stella.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Stella.